Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to talk to you today about some things that, in a way, I regret buying that may have been low waste, or things that I indeed was able to get a bargain for at a consignment store, even though they were comparable prices in other places due to some no shipping and handling, for instance. I'll get into that in more detail. So I just want to go through with you some things that I had said in previous videos when I was either just beginning to try some things or had tried them and hadn't tried them long enough. And I wanted to clear up some things I would not endorse now necessarily because I've had problems with how they performed. The first thing I want to go into is Ibotta. I made a video that I've since taken down. I made a video about endorsing Ibotta, and at one time I had over $32 on the app. However, the problem was that I could not link it to my PayPal account, and I could not get a gift card sent to me either. I could not access the money. No matter, I contacted support about a dozen times, and they were absolutely no help. They gave me the same suggestions over and over again, and none of them worked. I tried all the suggestions they sent me. I restarted my phone and shut down my phone, and I cleared the cache, and I tried to put in my password. It wouldn't let me get past a certain point. It was just no way to get the money. So I don't endorse Ibotta from my standpoint, from having experienced that I could not get access to my money after weeks of trying to find a way. I couldn't even get them to send me the money because they just didn't even ignored that question when I asked them, is there any way to get a hold of this money other than through PayPal or a gift card to like Walmart? I don't know if that was one of them, but the gift card, or to through, what was the other thing? Oh, Pay with Ibotta is one of the options that you have. But I'm sorry it didn't work because I had bought quite a few things and gotten quite a few rebates back that I would have gotten $32 worth of cash. Okay, another thing that I wanted to talk about that you may have seen that I have talked about using less plastic, trying to transition to glass jars for storing things, and stasher bags, sometimes silicone stasher bags for freezer, or mesh bags for little, instead of plastic baggies for non crumbly things to take to with trips with my grandchildren. Well, I'm also using up the plastic that I do have. I have quite a bit of plastic Tupperware that I am using still. Try not to put it in the microwave and have it leach into the microwave from being heated. But I am still using some of the plastic that I have because it just doesn't make sense to replace it and get like all these matching set of Tupperware when indeed the whole low impact and frugality movement is to use up what you have and use it until it's no longer good. And unless there's a legitimate reason, such as you don't want to necessarily put plastics in the microwave, is my understanding of how the situation is. But other than that, I'm still using up my plastic Tupperware, as you may have seen in some of the videos I have shown. Okay, I showed some essential oils. Here's an example of one of the essential oils. This is lavender. And I showed essential oils that I got at a consignment store, and they are 100% pure from the consignment store. Excuse me a second. I used to have a black Labrador. Now I have a yellow lab and 2 other dogs. And the essential oils were about the same price as you could find them on, $11.99, and then I got another one for $6, a set of 6 for $6 that weren't blends, but a set of 6 for $6 and a set of 6 for $12. And you can find those price ranges on Amazon, but you don't have to pay shipping and handling when you go to a local provider. And you're also buying local and supporting the local economy and a local small business company. And I did support my consignment store for that. Okay, I just wanted to ask if anybody knows which aromas are not good for animals. I've tried all my essential oils, all 12 of them, and I have not noticed that the dogs have any reaction. All 3 of my dogs have any reaction to the aromas that are put off by the diffuser with the essential oils. If you'd like to leave a comment in the comment section as to which particular aroma of the oils, like lavender or tea tree or whatever, actually may be harmful to doggies, if you know, or animals in general, if you know, I would appreciate it. I haven't noticed that myself, that there's any problem with my animals and the essential oils. So I use them as aromas in the house to keep the house smelling pretty. And I use them in do-it-yourself cleaning products too. I do use a bamboo toothbrush, but I also use Sonicare. I have used Sonicare for 10 years or more, might even be 15 years now. Sonicare is a very thorough brush. It's a sonic powered. I've only had, in that 15 years, we've only had 2 of the kits, the whole kits, that they have held up that well. So we've had, I still have we're still working on the second one. Recently at a consignment store, I got 3 unopened brush heads for $8. And I priced them then at BJ's, and they were 4 for $24, and that included a $5 off coupon. So I did very well with those brush heads. They hadn't been opened, and they were the right brush heads, and they worked in my Sonicare. We use a water flosser. Also, I had shown you some floss, this particular floss that was pure silk, and it's in a biodegradable container. I have found that it's not that good. It doesn't work that well. It breaks in my mouth when it goes between my teeth. It just breaks again and again and again. And I've been using it off and on for a while now, and it just doesn't seem to have the durability that I may try other flosses. I may try other silk flosses and see if they work better. And I recycle my bamboo toothbrush brush handles. What I do is I pop off the top bristles, because they're not necessarily compostable. Pop off the top with the bristles, and they break pretty easily. They're fairly fragile. I mean, not fragile, but they're more fragile than plastic, for instance. And I put the handles then, which are all bamboo and are recyclable, and I take them to the backyard and I put them in an out-of-the-way place, and I stick them in the earth and where they can rot and compost at their own speed. So that's how I compost the part of the bamboo toothbrush that is indeed biodegradable. So I wanted to clear up some things that I didn't want to endorse any longer that I had endorsed in previous videos, and explain some things too about excuse me, explain some things about what I am doing in terms of the zero waste and frugality movements. So I appreciate you coming to watch me on the video, and if you'd like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification button, and also give the video a thumbs up. And this is Blake signing off. Over and out. Just kidding.